Yo, what's going on guys, it is Mama here, and today I am bringing you the top 5 reasons why Shadows of Evil is an amazing map. So we're starting off with a fairly obvious one, and it's that there's quite a few unique setting weapons which I don't think would really work on other maps like Revelations and Der Eisendrache. The Bootlegger and the Bloodhound are very in tune with the setting of Shadows of Evil. Morgue City is very old fashioned, and the revolver was the main policeman gun back in the day. The Bootlegger is basically the Type 100 from World at War, so it brings back a very old COD-esque feel to it, which adds to the notability of the map, and that is, I would say, one of the reasons why it's fairly popular now that the time has passed and the DLC has come out, so people can appreciate it quite a bit more. Second up, we have the insane variety of things to do. In Shadows of Evil, you can do everything, and it isn't basic, which is good because it makes you realise how good the map is, and you have to explore the entire map to get anywhere and make what you need to do, which is challenging, and that's what I like about it. There's the Pack-a-Punch process, the sword upgrade process, the music Easter eggs, the ciphers. All of those can be done in the map, which basically means that the map has an insane amount of replayability, which is part of the reason why I love this map. It has a lot in a good way, rather than Zetsubo no Shima, which felt tedious and boring, continually attempting to get the Mezzimune. Third is the absolutely fantastic introduction of the Widow's Wine perk. It was a very good idea, and I think it fits really well with the creepy theme of the map, and it's a really good perk which caters really well to all players, and it's a very unique concept. I mean, who else thought of a perk that literally showers the zombies in cobwebs when they hit you? It's a lifesaver perk, which zombies has lacked since pretty much Moon, because when they finally added PhD Flopper into Black Ops 2, it was quite a low chance of getting it from the Wonderfizz machine. So Widow's Wine is a sort of similar thing to PhD in the sense that it can save you and give you the vital time to save your perks. Next up, we have the training spots. Shadows of Evil has a few very good training spots, which is great for high round players. There's the Pack-a-Punch area, which is a difficult training spot, especially with the wall run, but when put to good use, it can be a fantastic area to get to your high rounds. There's also my personal favourite training spot, which is the main rift area. It has a fair few escape routes, which are great to use if you get into a sticky situation. Fantastic open spaces in which you can train them and kill them. Generally, it's a good training spot with the Vesper on the wall if needed. There's also a few nooks and crannies, so if you ever get trapped in a corner, there's also a way to manoeuvre your way out of there. Another good training spot is just outside the Ruby Rabbit ritual area, which has a fairly open space, and it's right next to the canal. It has an escape route with the tram station, so if you ever need to get out, there is your area. There's also the M8A7 wall buy, which unbeknownst to many is a very underrated gun, so you can always buy ammo from there, especially with Deadwire. It is an absolute beast. Mark my words. And last, but certainly not least, in the number 5 spot, I have storyline. I feel that the whole tie-in with Mob of the Dead was very good and quite apparent. The whole Easter egg ending was surprising when Richtofen snatched the summoning key out of the Keeper's hands. It was very much out of the blue, and I liked that. It was a good prelude to the main storyline, even if the whole story didn't end like we expected it to. Shadows of Evil set the story going in Black Ops 3, which is partially why I think this map is so underrated, as the storyline didn't end like we wanted it to. But if you look at this map from the point of view of a neutral, the story is enthralling and keeps you guessing what will happen at the end of the Easter egg. Anyway guys, that is my top 5 reasons why I think that Shadows of Evil is an amazing map. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. I've been Magma, goodbye.